at the expense of PTC. But this is not just a challenge for PTC. It is a challenge for any regional institution around the world. We have no solid, full financial background compared to national educational institutions fully funded and sponsored by their governments and or churches. Some of our funding partners are also struggling to bounce back due to the pandemic. We depend on our student intake, our infrastructure, and the focus on ecological and holistic well-being that is communities-based, the role of indigenous philosophies and knowledge and values in developing communities in Oceania, the focus on changing the story of development to one that is life-affirming for our communities, and the emphasis on the ecumenical and multicultural transdisciplinary approach to learning. Let me conclude and acknowledge some of the people. With the many challenges in our institutional journey, we remain positive by drawing on the skills and attributes such as adaptability, resilience, and positivity. This year remained a challenge. To our council and executive members and member churches, thank you very much for your prayers and support, the continuous support we receive in the college. We appreciate this week's discussion on ownership and commitment of all churches to PTC, especially the new vision. I wish to acknowledge also at this time my faculty and staff for their perseverance in moving things under the unpredictability of the post-pandemic time. I thank you for your service and for your commitment. To our programs, the Institute for Mission and Research, the Education by Extension Program, the Women's Fellowship Development Program, the different operational sections of the college, including the hard work of the college chaplain to ensure the worship life of the college is not affected, I thank you. To the chair of the University Transition Committee and co-chairs and members of each working groups of the transition, you have worked tirelessly to ensure that the college vision in the Strategic Plan 2020-2025 is achieved and implemented. To our local consultants who have been assisting us in our university transition since day one, thank you for your wisdom and tremendous contribution. To all our development partners, both in the region and overseas, thank you for the invaluable emotional and financial support as we struggle to navigate and make sense of the difficult journey this year. To our families and loved ones who have been offering different kinds of support, we thank you for your solidarity. And to all our students and their spouses for their perseverance and resilience during this year, Whaftaitele. Last but not the least, to our graduates, congratulations. Enjoy your special day, as I have reminded you constantly that you are a community. You will always be a community because you carry with you your people, your land, your culture, your church. The certificate or degree you are receiving today is for the purpose of serving the community. Like a mangi-mangi or synod, the certificates and degrees presented today is like husks and fibers. In your years of study at PTC, you are only given these different husks and fibers of theological knowledge and thinking as a roadmap and tool to create a mangi-mangi. The college cannot create it for you. You must create it. It would be up to you to form from now on, to produce, to plait, to weave, to design, and to conceive a new mangi-mangi, a new thinking and a new action out of your certificate, to be used to tighten the sails of our voyaging canoes of faith as we encounter in particular the destructive winds of injustices and disturbances, both in our own local communities and the regional community. The certificates will remain husks and fibers if you don't translate them into prophetic action. My blessings as you venture into new horizons of your new ministries. To all who have contributed directly or indirectly to the PTC operation and journey throughout this year, minaka valevu whawhataitele lava. Finally, on behalf of my wife and my children, we wish everyone a joyous and peaceful Christmas and, of course, a prosperous New Year. Whawhatai soifua.
Whawhataitele Principal Opolu. While the choir is coming up to sing How Great Thou Art, I again would love to acknowledge the silent support of our families, spouses, our children, our relatives, our friends. Through the tireless effort, seeing the graduates through over the years and the months and the days. Today is a day of celebration. So I'd like to take this time to again thank you so much. Those of you who are streaming live from within Fiji and abroad in the region, thank you again. Graduating and singing kua. Ladies and gentlemen, families and graduates, I present to you the Caritas Choir.
chairman of the College Council and the deputy chair, council members, diplomatic corps, friends of PTC, ladies and gentlemen, I had been tasked to introduce our guest of honor, or guest speaker this morning, His Excellency Ratu Williame